Okay, so this week in technology education, uh, I'm sure Dr. Bob, you already know I'm gonna go with this. Supercomputers. All right. When we talked about this in class, I was just like, okay, I get it. Supercomputer, you had this huge processor who basically can learn at the rate of a light switch, flicking on and off a light switch. That's basically, what we got. And so, okay, that's cool, that's fine and dandy. So you ask this thing a question, it's gonna figure out the answer, and it's gonna figure out more information on top of that. Basically, this computer can do everything and anything we can. Now, who's to say that this computer won't do what it wants to do? Who's to say this computer won't do what it wants to do? Like in iRobot. iRobot, they built this huge. I know that's a movie, but they built this huge processor, and they had basically, I forgot the name of the damn thing, but they built the whole thing, and this thing has been plotting against them the whole time, making these robots so they can take over the world. So who's to say that this supercomputer, won't malfunction and say like, send some information to Al Qaeda or send something to something they think is smart. Like I'm all for technology, but sometimes there's things you got to do yourself. And I don't think artificial intelligence is the way to go, because when you give computers the ability to learn, then it's becoming like now you have something that's smarter than a human, and we don't know how that's gonna go at the same time. So I don't know. I just find that a little shaky, but anyway, going off of that, the Snapchat in classrooms, I know that's a good way to learn. I'm pretty sure, some people use that in their classrooms. I wouldn't use it in my classroom because I just know how kids are with Snapchat. I see it all the time. I know how I am, and I wouldn't want somebody to be like that in my classroom, trying to upload a post or video. And you tell kids to say, oh, hey, do this through Snapchat, and I'm sure it would, further their minds. But there's just some social media sites. There's some things that you should just leave alone, because kids take things and will make it into what they want to at the end of the day. And I don't know. There's some technology tools that I would use, and some I wouldn't. And I think I would just veer away from Snapchat, only because it's too easy. You basically make a video, you invite friends in it, and they really not learning anything. They already know how to use Snapchat. I'm gonna try to make them use something like with the Google Forms, like what we have to do. That's a little bit harder, and that's a little bit out of the range of scope. They would have to learn how to use the Google Forms, learn how to do the information that I gave them, so they'll be constantly learning. Snapchat, I don't know, I just think it's too easy. But yeah, that's my spiel for the week.